Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Coffee Shop Soundstage, sponsored by SRS Distribution. My name's Karen Edwards, and we are live at the International Roofing Expo 2026 in Las Vegas. And I'm sitting here with Chris from ServiceTitan.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, wow. So, how about just introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do there.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Chris Petros. I'm the COO at ServiceTitan. ServiceTitan is a business management software that helps roofing contractors really improve their day-to-day operations. And so we do that really two ways. One, we take a look at best practices and try to turn that into product. And the second piece is we try to marry that with the best technology so that they're really getting a huge benefit. And so, my role is really to make sure that our customers are seeing business outcomes from the platform. And so we want to see, obviously increasing sales, improving margins, and lastly, delivery of a world-class customer experience. And that's what I'm most excited about, honestly.
Yeah. So, roofing, ServiceTitan's been around for a while.
Yes.
And always specialize in home services businesses, HVAC, plumbing. You guys have worked with the trades for years.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and you've been with ServiceTitan now for 10 years?
Going on 10 years, and it's been a
Yeah.
wonderful experience. And I think I'm in love with the trades. I think that they are, it's a great business. I think deliver a very valuable service that a lot of people need to spend more time appreciating,
Yeah.
honestly, and maybe take for granted. And it's an honest living, and
Yeah.
it's a great business.
Yeah, and so ServiceTitan has just in the last year or two got into roofing and
Yes.
worked with roofing contractors.
Yeah.
And you'd maybe talk a little bit about how roofing contractors are using ServiceTitan and what kind of partnerships, because you've really been partnering with a lot of the key players in the industry, manufacturers, distribution. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the big benefit for us is really, today in the industry, we hear that people want to move to more standardized systems-driven solutions so that as they grow, their business does not break. And so the benefit for us coming from a different trade is there's a lot of commonality. If you think about retail roofing,
Yeah.
people spend money on marketing.
Yeah.
They want to convert those leads into booked appointments, right? And so they want their CSRs performing. When you get in the house, you want to close well, present a professional presentation, and present multiple options to get that average ticket up. And so there was a lot of common needs, I think, that surfaced. And so we had customers that were calling us that wanted to get into roofing that initially kind of provoked our interest largely. And since then, I think the industry has been super welcoming. Over the last year, we've partnered with a lot of the different distributors, the big three. We built integrations with a lot of the measurements providers. And so it's been an awesome experience. And I think customers are really getting the benefits of those features now.
Yeah.
So it's been phenomenal. And I think, again, doing it in one consolidated system has been the big benefit.
And one of the things that I really love is that you guys are not just getting into the roofing industry, but you're stepping up and actively participating. And I want to give you a shout out because ServiceTitan was a diamond sponsor this year for National Women in Roofing Days.
Yes.
And
Phenomenal organization.
yes.
Phenomenal.
And so it's great to see the support there that you guys gave. And okay, so I had the privilege to attend the Pantheon conference in September.
Yes.
In Anaheim. And I just have to say, that's for customers, for people who use the software.
Absolutely.
It's also for people who are thinking about trying it out, to get that experience. And you guys, first of all, it was an amazing conference. It was just so well done and so fun, but so educational too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And listening to your leadership talk about how what you focus on and the tools that it's really all about helping the contractor find success. Like that is the number one goal. And that was really impressive.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I think, look, our founders are the sons of tradespeople, right? Whether it's plumbing or HVAC. And, it's deeply ingrained in our culture to create value for customers. In fact, we don't have a business if we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And so, when we think about developing, whether it's new features or, making sure that the trades don't fall behind when it comes to technology. So, for example, you'd have heard a lot about Atlas, which is our AI platform that we're ingraining into the technology, which is not, crazy science fiction stuff. It's like real world use cases that are in the hands of contractors today that are super valuable. So it's deeply ingrained. It's a fun thing. It's awesome to see.
The story they shared, it was a contractor out of Florida. I can't remember the name. And AI answered the phone, booked the appointment, dispatched a technician.
Yes.
and then completed. The technician did the work, and boom, the job was done.
Yeah, it was everything but the wrench. That's how I frame
Wow.
it. It's incredible to see. And I think, there's a lot of pressures. Again, like you take a look at these shops trying to move towards standardized system driven operations. Like I think AI is really accelerating that transition. And, we want to be at the forefront of that.
Yeah.
When we first got into the trades, it felt like we were fighting to get the trades up to speed on the latest and best available technology.
Yeah.
And now we want to take the lead there and make sure that people are getting that benefit and
Yeah.
getting the success they deserve.
So let's talk about if somebody wants to see the software.
Yep.
Do you do obviously you do demos, but how does somebody get started? Can they try it? What does that look like, that
Yeah,
process?
I mean, so because it's such a deep and broad product, I think it's hard to do a bit of a try before you buy.
Okay.
And so what we do is we'll go through quite a few demos and we want to make sure that people understand exactly what they're getting into, what's available in the product, what the implementation process looks like. And we'll partner with them to go through, if you're a single location shop, multi-location, multi-brand, whatever it might be, and we will build kind of the ideal tenant or implementation. And we kind of work with them hand in hand along that
Yeah.
path to make sure that we understand their pains, we understand the outcomes that they want to get, and we really target getting them to that state by the time the implementation is complete.
Yeah, you said understand their pains. I think that's really important because, technology's great. Yep, we need it. We want to use it, but
Yep.
it doesn't. You have to understand what your pains are and what your problems are to make
Yes.
sure that it's going to solve that for you.
Yeah, and people are changing software for a reason,
Yeah.
right? They've got either better outcomes they want it to be easier, they want to deliver a better, customer experience, they need better visibility into, job costing, job progress, these other things that are really challenging, I think, a lot of solutions. And so, that should be our focus. Again,
Yeah.
we really want to deliver immense value, right? That's measurable, and that's my job ultimately at the end of the
Yeah.
day, right? But I think separately, we want to make sure that they have a phenomenal experience along that
Yeah.
way. Yep.
So what's happening at your booth here at the show?
We got a lot going on. So I think first, we're definitely going to be meeting with customers at the show. The second is we'll be conducting live demos. And I think the third is, we really want to spend time with contractors understanding their biggest pains. And I think it's going to be, keeping their crews fully utilized and staying ahead of production, right? And so that's really the goal for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. So do you know your booth number? I've been asking everybody. It's on your badge
I'm
at
going
the
to get
bottom.
yelled at for not knowing this. Exhibitor, where can you help me find it here? I'm
Uh,
struggling. I think it's 3306.
yeah,
I may be lying. Nope, 4409 and 4512.
4409 and 4512. So you have
Yes.
two kind of
Yes.
side by side.
So
You
we've
have a
got
big space.
we've got a big space, and then
Okay.
we've got kind of a smaller area where we can conduct demos for larger groups if different folks,
Oh, nice.
at the same company want to see, the entire product, different aspects
Yeah.
of the product. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Yes.
So if you're thinking about coming to the show, you definitely want to come by the ServiceTitan booth. You can tell Chris you saw him on our YouTube channel.
Yes, absolutely. Feel free.
Yeah. And you know what? If you can't come to the show, we understand not everybody can make it. You can find out everything about ServiceTitan. They have a full directory on RoofersCoffeeShop. Go there. It has their contact information, how to get in touch with them, schedule a demo. But
Absolutely.
definitely, the show's just about to open, so it's so exciting to see all these people waiting to get inside.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, and you're going to see them all at your booth.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Excellent. Well, thank you all for watching. Don't go away because we're going to be doing this all day long for all 3 days of the show. So stay tuned, ring that bell so you get notified when we're live, and we hope to see you next time.
All right.